Ke he tau te kaumārua I te kura. A ko ona maunga ko taupiri ko maunga tautari ko ngongotaha tēnā koe ko roki kahukura. Ko ona awa ko waikato ko ngongotaha a nohoki. Ko tōna waka ko tainui. Ko ona marae ko ngā tai erua ko tarukinga. Ko ona iwi ko waikato ko Ngāti Raukawa ko te arawa. Ko ona hapu ko Ngāti Mahuta ko Ngāti Wairere. Our girl's future plans are currently studying law with Waikato University. Get it, my girl? Hopes to be working within the law firm. Oh, that's exciting. All right. Kaupapa e kainga kautia ana. Sports, kaupapa Māori, and UN Youth. Is that the United Nations? Oh, I'm inspired already. Kaupapa kōrero, stress less, live more. Rangatahi tips. I'm really excited. Hara mai rā koutou te kura tuarua o Waitara ki tēnei o a tātou papa tū waiwai. A ki konei koutou whakamahana ai I tā tātou papa tū waiwai te rānei. E hoa mā, haruru mai ana te pare. Mā Anastacia tātou e tūwhera I tēnei o ngā rangi. Kei te wāhanga o te Korimako ana kōrero. Senior English. Kai whiri mā, you okay? Give me a little bit of a wave if girl's going too fast. Kia ora. Beautiful, cousin. Just straighten up those things. Yeah, nice, cousin. Thumbs in. Yeah, nice. Nice. Love that. Tēnā koutou tamama. Love that. Leading the way for your sister. Your big sister that's going to be our lawyer, that's going to get all our whenua back. I feel that really strongly. Nau mai rā, hara mai rā, te kura tuarua o Waitara. Ki wainganui ia mātou, o tino kia tātou o te kāhui maunga. And we're all hooked up and ready to go, eh, Brother Des? Don't be shy, darling. Just can come forward if you want. Our girl's probably only going to take like this line. E te iwi. Haruru mai te pare. Ho mai anō te piki paki ki a haua tihei. Kia koutou Māori ora. Tihei. Tihei. E te iwi ko Anastacia Barrett no te kura tuarua o Waitara.
This whole event has stressed me out. Imagine this. I'm sitting in class thinking, how am I meant to remember the Declaration of Independence? When it was signed, where it was signed, who signed it? In the background, I could hear someone speaking. I didn't know if they were talking to me until I heard them say, Anna, what did you choose for Māori kōrero? I go, when? Where? Boy, I'm not doing that again. Not a chance. And I continue to stress about the Declaration of Independence. Or was it the Bills' Right Act, 1990? I can't remember. But like most other teenagers, I changed my mind and I started to write about te reo me ona tikanga. But last Friday at 6:45 a.m, I was inspired to change my speech to stress less, live more, rangatahi tips. So today, I'll be presenting 4 tips to inspire our oncoming rangatahi to get through high school easier than I have. Tip 1, don't waste your high school years. Year 9 and 10 are your most underestimated years. Year 9 is your shock year. You transfer from intermediate to high school. It's where you start to lose friends and find new ones. But don't stress too much. Year 10. Year 10 is the year where you start to find yourself more. Year 10 is the year where you start to find yourself more. Your hormones all over the place, and I won't lie, you will struggle. But don't stress too much. At the start of my year 10, me and my best friend from year 6 stopped talking to each other. We grew apart, but that didn't mean I just stopped being me and gave up. I continued on, and so did she. You think everybody is watching, you think you're being judged for everything, but in reality, nobody's looking. Nobody's thinking the things you are thinking. And in 30 years' time, I'm still not going to be embarrassed because I forgot my whole speech today. Now I'm on my last year of high school, and me and my best friend from year 6 are no longer close. But that's what happens in high school. You grow into your own person, and you become your own person. Don't think you need your friends to survive. A true friend is going to tell you if your hair looks bad or if you're acting stupid. A fake friend won't. They're only going to bring you down when you really need them the most. Don't let others who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. Prioritize those who will prioritize you. Tip 2, don't do things you're not ready for. And I don't mean going to second base with your little girlfriend or boyfriend. I mean, don't rush. Don't take an extra class if you have no time. Don't join a sports team just because your friends are. And don't take on a part-time job just because you feel pressured to. High school is about making the most of your 5 years because these are your last 5 years before adulthood, but it is also about preparing you for adulthood. For example, I'm only 16. I've skipped a grade and started university already. I handed in my first paper on Monday. Next year, I'll be in a big city all by myself while my friends are still here. I rushed myself and I regret it. I started level 1 during year 10 because my teachers told me I was smart enough. I finished level 1 during year 10 with excellence. While this was a huge achievement, I still couldn't help but to feel empty. Maybe my brain was ready to become a senior, but my heart wasn't. I can't stress enough for you to stress less and live more. If you're in year 9, stay there. If you're in year 10, just wait an extra year to become a senior. Don't rush into it because it's not as fun as it looks. Tip 3. Make sure you have help and support from those who don't always agree with you, but believe in you. I know this sounds like a backward statement, but hear me out. I took my speech to all 4 of my English teachers, and only one of them sat me down and said half of what I had written was terrible. He didn't agree with what I wrote, but he still does believe in me. But I also know that on my Sunday rugby games, Miss Knowles will be there watching me. And on my Monday night basketball games, Miss O'Brien's there cheering us on. If it wasn't for Miss Keeley pushing me to achieve my goals, I wouldn't have been offered my uni paper. But these teachers aren't there just for me. They're there for all of us because they care. They care for what they do. If you can find a teacher who you trust and they believe in you, they will be right beside you every step of the way through your 5 years of high school. Oh, and of course, Miss Kura Tuarua, aka my nan. If there's any koros in the crowd looking for a wahine, my nan is very much single and looking for a man. She's got a very good description if you go see her. Waitara would sit with me before school, during school, and after school, helping me, teaching me, yelling at me. Waitara encouraged me to do this kōrero last year, the year before that. But she is the best. An unspoken job of a teacher is to help. But if you don't take that help and you push it away, you're going to struggle. Oh, if you are struggling, please reach out. See a counsellor. I have a counsellor. She's the best. And she tells me all the time to make time for myself. But I made too much time for myself this week because I only remembered this at 4 o'clock this morning. That's why. Counsellors are good. Don't be embarrassed to go see a counsellor. Research reports that young Māori aged 15 to 24 are more likely to commit suicide than a non-Māori. And if you're feeling this way, reach out. See your whānau, your friends, your teachers, anyone that's around you. There's heaps of places you can rely on. There's the Taranaki Resort, run by beautifully amazing people. There is the suicide helpline. And you can't say you don't know the phone number because I'm going to tell you. It's 0800 543 345. Get your phone out. 0800 543 345. There's the suicide resort. I don't want anyone to think that suicide is the last resort. There is always another road to go down or someone to rely on. I only came here today to inspire the next rangatahi because I won't be here next year to do this again because it's a bit embarrassing anyway. But it's fun because you think it's embarrassing, but it's not, because in 30 years' time, I'm going to tell my kids, go do mana kōrero. I did mana kōrero. It's awesome. It's kind of awesome. But embrace yourself. Be who you want to be, because tip 5 is be your own person. Individuality. The definition of individuality doesn't really match what you think individuality would mean. Everybody is different in their own way. But being different is good. If everyone was the same and equal, the world would be at peace. But the world is not at peace. So if you want to be a rock star or you want to be on the benefit, go be on the benefit. No one's stopping you. You can do whatever you want. Follow your dreams and leap into them. I've leaped into my dream, and next year I'll be in a big city all by myself doing what I dream to do. My name is Anastacia Barrett, and I came here today to inspire the oncoming rangatahi to embrace themselves and be who they want to be.
E te iwi e te wānau, ho mai te paki anō Anastacia Barrett.